Hi everyone, this is Sue's Journal Adventures. Oh, a package has just come through my door. The timing. I've just started a video and now I can't look at what it is. Dang. Anyway, typical. Right, I made a video last night and to be honest, it was a waste of time. I was on here for like 50 minutes explaining how to make the journal cover for our beginner's junk journal, and I'll explain as I go along. So basically this is part 17 of the beginners make a journal with me, which I've entirely lost my journal. Here it is, part of it anyway. I don't know where all the part is. So basically, when I started this beginners series, I always had in mind to use an envelope as my cover, because I'm trying to show you guys that you can use whatever is in your house. Now, I've been thinking about it because this is not, I ain't cut it down. Oh, faux pas number 69,350. You dog. Did I cut it down? I did cut it down. Did I? I don't even know if I cut it down now, guys. But anyway, I'm going to have a slightly bigger cover. So basically, from the offing, I was always going to use an envelope, a big brown envelope, like you can see right here. If you want to use a jiffy bag envelope that's a bit padded, fantastic. You can use cardboard boxes. If you've got cereal boxes, you can glue two together just to make it a bit more sturdy. It depends whether you want a hard cover or a soft cover. I was going for soft cover, which is why I went for an envelope. But the envelope that I had, I don't like that. There's been so many faux pas with this, I just didn't even bother uploading the last video. This envelope that I had is quite thin, and I now have 2 signatures in my journal, and I just thought just a very normal, you know, the normal plain envelope, that's not going to cut it. I'm not sure that's going to cut it either, really. It's going to be a lot stuck out, but I don't mind that. I actually don't mind that. And I want a soft, I don't want a hard spine, I just want a soft wrap around. Now, I've stuck 2 envelopes together, and what I did, one of my envelopes, the one underneath this one, it was open. This one was sealed. So I've slotted a piece of card in there, just normal, I think it was 200 GSM card. So I've got 2 envelopes and a piece of card that does make it a little bit more sturdy. I did chop the end off, didn't I? I did, because that's why I went round with the tape. So you didn't see me put this together, which is a good job, because the whole video were a farce. I basically glued 2 envelopes together, was going to collage it, stuck the brown tape around the edges, and then went into complete flip mode, because, yeah, you change your mind along the way. So my idea for this journal was always to keep it basic, book pages, make your own decorations and everything in it, nothing bought. So the envelope originally was going to be all book pages collaged inside, all book pages collaged outside, and then just stick some lovely big beautiful flowers out, cut out of book pages, and or some made flowers, made paper flowers, and put big flowers on, but it was going to be collaged. Then I remembered excuse me, then I remembered this pink, I don't know if you can see it, it's slightly stenciled paper that I'd done. I'd dyed it. It is dyed with food colouring and I think tea as well. So I decided to stick this on, but it's not liking sticking. It's coming off, look. Maybe this is just somebody somewhere telling me, Sue, don't bother doing that. So basically, I put this brown packaging tape around the edges of my envelopes purely to hold them together. But I've tried Fabri-Tac and glitter glue on this, and it just don't want to stick to that brown tape, which is quite worrying, because I'm now thinking, well, you were going to collage it anyway, so I've just decided on my cover this morning as well. Maybe I should just collage. Oh my days, will you ever get to see this video? So last night I stuck this on, but then I couldn't for the life of me decide what to do. And as you can see, I've got loads of bits of paper here that are kind of stenciled and coloured. And then I thought, well, I'll put them around the edge. Then, as I was looking for a book page, I'd got some book pages already stenciled. As I was looking for them, I found these two colouring pages that I'd done ages ago, years ago, and I love the flowers on them. So I painstakingly fussy cut that with all its stems and thought, oh yeah, that's it. But then I couldn't decide what else to do with it. And I also have this big flower out of a colouring book, which I also painstakingly fussy cut. I coloured these in years ago, and I did them with pencils, and I don't know if you can see, glitter gel pens for accents, but really pretty. And I found them when I was going through my book pages, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to have one of them on my cover. So this morning, just before I set this video going, I decided on, a piece of stenciled paper, torn and inked, my flowers. This journal's called Flower Notes, so I was just going to pop that up there and pop my 25 down here. That was my journal cover. Now I've set the camera going, this has come off. It's not really not wanting to stick to this tape, which, okay, I can take the card off. The card could go on the inside, actually. The problem now for me, or the worry for me with these envelopes, I stuck this round just to close off any openings. So it was just my two envelopes, my piece of card in the middle, and I've got this, and I like the look of this. It looks cool. It's grungy. And then I've got some white masking tape as well as this packaging tape. And I was like, oh yeah, can do stuff with that. Make it look grungy and all collaged. And now my piece of paper's come off that I stuck on. So the worry for me now is if that paper would not stick onto this packing tape. It's a bit slippy, but not like majorly. Does that mean that if I collage on there, that's not going to stick either? Oh, dear me. So I found this morning, this little bit of torn doily, and I was like, oh yeah, you could put that on that pink piece of paper. It looked really nice. Then them, and like I say, maybe that and that. But now I've turned the camera on and I've been thrown into chaos again, because it's like, oh my days, that card has just totally come off. So what do I do, guys? What do I do? Do I tear it in half and stick a piece back on and not have it going all the way around? I don't know what the heck I'm going to do to the back. I was going to just collage the insides, but then I'm thinking that's a big, massive number of book pages. Well, it ain't, but I can't be bothered getting all the bits of paper out. Oh, I don't know what's happened to that. So now this is torn. I'm like, what do I do? I started a video last night and it kind of went like this, and I was umming and ahhing about the flowers, and I kept cutting bits off them because they were a little bit wide. They had some more flowers. Then I couldn't do with all the white in between the stems, and I kept pausing the video and fussy cutting and coming back, and now I'm just like, oh my goodness, what do I even do? What do I do? So now I've got to change my tag. Flipping again. Oh, this is turning into a nightmare cover. I mean, I could in all honesty, I could, let me see what that looks like. That looks nice with the blue, doesn't it? Put the 25 down there. Put the flower notes up there. I could do that. I don't like this plainness. But anyway, we'll discuss that in a minute. I forgot what we're going to say now, because I went off on a tangent like I always do. So I think I'm going to tear this in half. But my thought is, if it ain't going to stick, it ain't going to stick whether it's in half or whole. I'm thinking I don't like the straightness of it. Oh my days, I wish I'd not set the camera going. It's going to be... I had one of them nights last night, 58 minutes I was on camera. 58 minutes. And what had I done? Stuck 2 envelopes together with a bit of card in them, stuck this on, and then went into total flap mode because I didn't know what to do. Am I collaging? Am I not collaging? Am I using this? Am I not using this? What the heck are you doing, Sue? I think... dear me. And it doesn't go right to the corners on some bits, so I was going to collage round the corners. Now I'm thinking washi tape might be my best friend, but if I can't get card to stick to this, am I going to be able to get washi tape to stick to it? Oh my days. Anyway, welcome beginners to the life of the indecisive ones. Mwah. Like I say, it was always going to be just collaged inside and outside, stick some big flowers on and jobs are good. And now I'm in this land of I don't know what to do. I'm going to rip this down because I think the straightness of this is also slightly distracting me. I did like the brown packaging around the edge because I thought, oh, that looks quite grungy and cute. I wish I'd have cut it straight and gone right to the edges, but for some reason I didn't. But yeah, now I'm thrown into this. Excuse me, what the heck do I do? So I just were playing about on my desk a minute ago and I thought, oh, that's it. That looks okay, I'll do that. I've come on and then my piece of card came off. I'm like, things just don't like gluing to this. I'm wondering if I just put, because the glue's not it's not that slippy though. I've glued blooming acetate before. Why isn't my glue sticking to this? I might just put a bit of gel matte medium on so it can be drying while I'm tearing that. And see, whoops, a bit of gel matte medium, so just see if that helps with it gluing a bit, you know, just makes it a bit more, I don't know, rough, if you like. I'll try out, honestly. I'm desperate now. So yeah, this is part 17. For some reason I thought it was part 18, so it's a good job I looked before I came on camera. What's that? What on earth are they doing down there? Anyway, so I'm going to continue tearing this edge, then I'm going to ink it all, and then I'm going to see if I can get it to look how I want it to look. And I hate tearing little bits off because you can't get all the way down your page, and it's really hard when your fingers can't hold it any further. Am I putting you all off junk journaling? I'm sorry, I shouldn't be putting you off junk journaling. It's not that bad. It's just, I don't know, there was something with me last night. Came on to collage, just glue these envelopes together and collage. And then for some reason, this pinky coloured paper popped in my head. And then I thought, well, that'll be easier. I'll just cut some nice flowers out of my Edith Holden book. But then I found them colourings that I'd done years ago, and I'd been determined to use them on a journal at some point. And then everything just went ski-whiff, and I'm like, well, you know what? I don't even know what I'm doing now. That's quite pretty, isn't it? Anyway, just stop it. Right, this can go on here now. The problem is, it doesn't fully cover all the brown. I think this is my problem. I don't mind the cover being I'm wondering if I still do bits of collage around the edge. Could even put that up there. No, because I've got all these bits of paper which look cute. I did actually originally think about doing this and going round the edges with collage instead of the whole entire page. But then I've ripped some of my pieces up and now I don't really like them. I need some more pieces. That's a bit thin and it's same as that one, and that's even thinner. Okay, just keep going still and see what you think it looks like. I really wish that I'd gone right to the corners with my tape and cut it straight, but I was just tearing it off and trying to be a clever dude, you know. Okay, so just imagine it's coming round. I'm going to be coming round with this, but then that would kind of nullify that, wouldn't it? Or would it? But then if I do that, there's no point putting this pink on. Shall I stop this video and come back when I actually know what I'm doing? Oh my goodness. Or what I could do is just move them out of the way, go with the pink, maybe the doily, but down here I could put them underneath there and bend them round the spine. Well, that's going to be dodgy because it's going to be thick, isn't it, with it's going to be thick with my signatures in it. I don't know whether to sort signatures in and then decorate the cover, because then I know exactly where I want stuff or need stuff. So my worry is, will things stick to this? I've put a bit of matte medium on there. I don't know if that's made any difference whatsoever. The journal's not exactly straight. Not that it matters because I just want it curved. I didn't actually want a crease in it. I just wanted it curved. Well, I've got my envelopes and my piece of card. I'm just really stuck as to knowing what the heck to do with it. And I do quite like that look. I do quite like that. But Susan, always trying different things. Do I do the collage bit round the edge? But then if I do, it just detracts from that page on there, doesn't it? I just don't know how I'm going to link this bit round. I'm going to have to collage it, so I'm going to need a lot more papers out of. Oh my days, I think I'm going to stop this video because I literally don't know what I'm doing. I'm back to not knowing what I'm doing again. But this is real, guys. This is what it's like sometimes. Don't actually know what to do, you know, don't like that. God grief. I quite like that on there. I do like that on there. I do like that on there. And I could possibly have that behind that. Possibly. Get it down. Flowers could come down a bit. Put the 25 at the bottom because that's smaller. I mean, that looks okay to me. And it looks even nicer actually in the... it looks even nicer through the camera, to be honest. That looks really nice. It looks better through the camera than it does in real life. But what do I do with the edges? Well, we'll suss that out after, guys, because I'm just going to do that front. I don't like this. I really wish I'd have cut that straight. can always put more on, but I can always put washi tape on as well. I can always patch it up. Patch it. That's the word of the day. And I don't like the ripple in my cards either. Makes collaging a bit awkward. I think I'm going to go down the edge with some of these bits. I like that because it's got the date of the book on it. I really like that. I want that on there. And come down here with these. They don't all... I kind of would like them a similar width. And then we'll go over here with who knows what. I'm really feeling like ditching this video at the moment. Right, let's hope and pray we can get this to stick today. I do love these. I cut these out as well, but I didn't do that middle white bit because by the time I'd finished faffing with my journal and cutting these out, I'd had enough. I just went to bed. I said, I'm going to go and cry into my cup of tea. Not that I do cry over journals. That would be silly. Right, I'm just going to do some inking. See if I can get this piece to stick down, then I'll worry about the rest later, she says. Should really worry about the rest now, because if I don't know how I'm going to decorate it, you got a bit of a problem, you know? But yeah, so what I was trying to say to you beginners out there before I went into my indecisive inner quandary mode, you can use envelopes. If you've done a 2 signature journal like me, a normal just brown envelope's too thin to hold 2 journal signatures. So you would need to bulk it up with some card, or maybe use a Jiffy envelope, or maybe use cereal boxes. Cereal boxes are great. If you stick 2 cereal boxes together, you can cut out your cover. I have made covers. So down my playlist, there is me making a journal at the start, making the covers and decorating them. I mean, I could cover this with fabric. It would make life a lot easier, wouldn't it? But I was thinking of beginners, you know, you might, well, hopefully you have got some fabric, because hopefully you've gone around your house and snaffled everything you can get. Yeah, I'm feeling not very creative at the minute, and things aren't quite going right. Now, I don't know whether to use this or the Fabri-Tac, because neither of them stuck to this packaging. I went for Fabri-Tac. I went for Fabri-Tac because it's my go-to, and it literally sticks. I'm telling everybody, it sticks everything. Apparently not, because it didn't stick this last night, so I used that. And that hasn't stuck it either. I wish I had not used this packaging tape. But I'm going to go big guns now. I'm going to go big guns. I'm going to use Fabri-Tac and art glitter glue. And let's just see if we can get this baby stuck down, because it's becoming a problem child and I don't like it. We don't like problem child. No, no, no. You don't get away with that, I'm afraid. So, yeah, I'm just having a bit of a chill today. I'm very, very, very tired. I think the whole weekend, last weekend, I was doing stuff for 6 days, which is very unusual for me. Very unusual. But it catches up on me eventually. So now I'm in the kind of want to do stuff mode, but just have not got the energy. There's a pile of pots in the sink that need washing, and I need to make myself some lunch. Not yet, it's only 11 o'clock. But yeah, it's just one of them. My friends actually invited me out today to go for a drive out, and I'm like, do you know, I would have loved to, but when you just feel so tired, you don't even want to go get dressed or washed or anything. I kind of feel like that. So we're having everything on here. We're having art glitter glue, we're having Fabri-Tac, we're having the whole works now. Everything. Just get it glued down. this better stick. If it doesn't stick, I'll have to abandon ship and make a cardboard cover. Oh no, just make an envelope cover, but not put the brown packaging tape on it, because my glues don't like this packaging tape. Hopefully, you've got 2 glues on there. Hopefully this is going to stick, and hopefully the matte medium might have helped a little bit. I don't think I put it high enough up, to be honest. I only put it near edges, didn't I? Oh, look, it's already not sticking. You've got Fabri-Tac and thingy on there. What the heck? Come on, Fabri-Tac. I haven't got time to mess about. Well, I did 50 minutes last night and they didn't even get to see it because of problems like this. I mean, to be honest, it is a junk journal cover. We don't have to be so pedantic about it looking amazing and fabulous. Right, do I stick this to here? What if this doesn't stick again? And I like that torn edge. I should have stuck some of my papers down there beforehand. I kind of would like that on there. The matter of butterflies has been compiled. Can I have that? It's a bit big, isn't it? I just like the fact it's got the date on. Why don't I just have the date and tear that off? And it doesn't have to be that long, but you know, I like that. What was I going to have? The doily. Shall we have the doily? The bit of ripped up doily. It's just blue on the pink, looks nice, and we've got the pink flowers that need to come up just slightly. Might need to not go on there. Then I've got my flowers. I'm quite liking that. Now, do I have that inked? But then where do I put my flower notes? Do I put that down there? Let me ink this, because I think when you're doing stuff you need to see it how it's actually going to be, and sometimes it's, you know, it's hard to envisage if it's not kind of ready, which I would ink it. So let's get it inked. Yeah, I'm really tired today. One morning I woke up at 6 o'clock and couldn't go back to sleep, and I was actually going out that day. And then other day I woke up at 7. Today I woke up about 9. I could put it there. My number, 25. Do I have that on there? Does that look okay? I think it looks okay. Does it? Through the camera, actually, it looks quite nice. I'm going to stick it. I'm going to stick it like a cricket. I don't know if crickets stick, but anyway. I'm going to put this on, hopefully in the right place, because, you know, I don't think I'll get a second go with this, because doilies are quite flimsy. So let's hope I get it in the right place. Yeah, it's been weird this last few days. I've been doing bits in the journal. I've still got a couple of pages where I need to do something on them. Or do I? I might not need to do something on them. So, yeah, it's kind of, I want that central. So that, whoopsie, that's central. So that's going to have to just, yeah, go off a little bit. That's fine. There we go. I've inked this, but yeah, so what am I on about? I don't even know. Maybe I should just go off this video and come back later when I know what I'm doing and I know what I'm talking about. But this is journaling real time, guys. Sometimes you come on with an idea and you're all set to do that idea, and then things just change. I mean, if I hadn't have seen them flowers, I'd probably have been collaging this like a crazy person now. The whole envelope would have been collaged in book pages and music pages, pieces pieced together, and then just a big cut out flower stuck in the middle probably, or some paper flowers I were going to make. I haven't even shown you how to make them, but I can do them on another video. Definitely not doing them now. I just want to make sure I get to edges because I can't deal with sticky uppy bits. There we go, especially on my cover. I've just thought of another problem I'm possibly going to encounter. I'm doing this, but actually once this has got my signatures in, oh please don't give me a problem, please don't give me another problem. Once my signatures are in here, oh, it's just, oh, thank goodness for that. I thought I was going to have another problem then. I've got another picture here that I haven't even coloured. It was a cool colouring book with that, and there were some really pretty flower things in it. I shall save that for, I don't know, I might put it on the inside. So are we going with this? We're going with this here, or down there a bit. Field notes, I have inked. Just don't look quite right, does it? That's all right. Shut up and stick it. You can't have any more problems, Susan. You're only making a junk journal envelope cover with 2 envelopes, a piece of card and some masking tape. The masking tape has become the problem. If it were that white masking tape that's kind of, it's got texture to it, and it, things would have stuck to that. It's just this shiny, but it's nice because it's brown. All right, well, I like that. Right, where's this going? Is this going here? No, if I'm having that title, where's that title gone? There. Excuse me, if I'm having that title there, I don't really want flower notes there, do I? Flower notes is going to have to go down there, so that's probably going to have to move up slightly. Can you just sit there for a minute? Behave yourself. And let me see where I want this. That can go there. This is kind of sort of a slight bit big, but oh, what the heck. Stick it on, stick it on. Right, I'm going to stick the flowers on. Am I sure where I need them? Flower notes. Flower notes is what I've called the journal. So, right, these need to be right at that thing there. That, there. That's my guide. Oh, come on, Fabri-Tac. If you do that one more time, I'm going to throw you out of the window. It's like, okay, won't do it, won't do it. Fabri-Tac to the rescue, hopefully. Yeah, I can't believe nothing would stick to this packaging. Actually, in a way, I'm glad that it didn't stick, because now I've just got this piece and not it going round the back, which kind of sort of looked a bit weird because I didn't know what I was going to do with the back. Actually, still don't know what I'm going to do with the back, but it's probably going to be covered in book page and music page, I'm guessing. Like I say, I could have put fabric on this. I could have put fabric on it. I need to get all them little sticky up bits, because oh, and these sticky bits down here with stems, oh my days. Yep, all the way down them, because they are going to stick up. And we don't want none of that. I can't even see where I've put glue now. I think I've got it everywhere. Turn that over and put it near that thing. There we go. It's stuck now, guys. There we go. Oh, you sausage and a half. What didn't I do? I didn't ink the edges. Why are you bothered about inking the edges, Sue? Because of these white bits. Oh no. Can I just maybe look it? I can't even speak today. I might as well just go to bed and give up on it. Give up on today. Yeah, I really wanted to get them edges that were still a bit white. Forgot to ink it. Remember to ink things before you glue them down, if you are inking. I was only inking these for the purpose of the white bits, getting rid of the little white bits I could still see. Oh, do you know, one of these days I'll come in here and do stuff right. do it good right from offing. I don't think that's ever going to happen. But it's real. I'm real. I don't make things look great when it's, you know, gone to pot. Because, you know, we don't all craft perfectly. And sometimes things go wrong. And I think it's good that people see that things go wrong. Because, you know, not everything is perfect and hunky-dory all the time. And when you're filming, it actually is a lot worse. And I didn't know if I fully believed that at first, but when I come on camera, oh my days, it's amazing how you get brain fog, you don't know what you're doing, things go wrong, you stick things on without inking them, you forget to do certain stuff, yeah. Camera just makes, I don't know. I think because you're acutely aware of time as well, and you don't want to have people sat there for hours and hours. Although some don't mind sitting there for hours and hours. It's not everybody's thing, is it? I feel like this is just a little bit big, but I ain't got a smaller one because I just made some little 25 clusters. That's nice. Do you know what? I might put that. I like that one better. It's not as plain as that one. I like that. It's got a bit of lace on it. It's got a little bow on it. Doesn't cover that corner, but nothing will it? Back to the Fabri-Tac, because I found the art glitter glue. My art glitter glue doesn't seem to like fabric, that's all I'm saying. I don't know if your art glitter glue works on fabric, but mine doesn't seem to like it. It just seems to sink into it and not stick. So we're on with the Fabri-Tac again, which is fine. At least I know where I am with my Fabri-Tac. And as for my Aleen's, I don't have a clue with that one. Don't know what I can use it on and what I can't. Does it work? Does it stick fabric? Does it? I don't know. I've not used it very much actually at the moment. I have inked it, haven't I? Yes, I have. Good girl. Right, so my cover's done. Not. The front of the cover's done. I like that. Flower Notes was done in 1959. Yeah. Yeah, you can go over there. I like that. I actually like that. I'm not sure what's happening with that yet. Maybe we could just put some book pages on there. I don't know, a doily. We can have just loads of bits on the back. And butterflies and stuff. And washi tape here and there, if the washi tape will stick to that. And then we've got to do the inside. But anyway, for now, that is my journal cover, which is what I came on here to show you, how to make the journal cover. With much deliberation and changes in 2 videos. Then I'm going to sew these in. Now, I will tell you here and now, guys, I am not going to sew these on camera because everything goes wrong on camera. and it's added stress. I have learnt from experience. Sorry, let me get my pins. I can't talk and put a pin in a thing as well at the same time. Right, I have learnt from making journals over the years. I used to always 100% make the cover first, cover it in fabric, then I'd put my signatures together, then I'd sew them into my cover. Because then you come along and fill it with stuff and your journal ends up like that. Because you may have only made a 1.5 inch spine, but you've got tons of stuff in it. So your book ends up like that. It's best to decorate your pages and then sew them in, because then you know how wide you need your spine, which is why I've left the cover till last. I'm having a soft cover, so it's not actually having a spine as such. But for me, and it's not hard, the 3-hole pamphlet stitch is the easiest thing in the world. But for me, doing it when my book's full, I find hard. If I sew it in when my book's empty, it ends up a gator mouth. So I kind of like to do it at this stage, but I don't like to do it at this stage. I hate sewing the signatures together when it's full of stuff, but it is kind of the best way to do it. So I'm not going to sew these on camera because I'm probably going to struggle. I'm probably going to make a bit of a mess of it. I might even have to take it out and sew it again. And you just really don't need to watch that struggle. If, however, you want to know how to do a 3-hole pamphlet stitch, I do have a video on my channel where I have done the journal cover and sewed in. So I will try and link them. Remember to link them in the description of this journal. So we're creating the cover today. What you want to make your cover out of is entirely up to you. If you've got a couple of these like flimsy brown envelopes, stick a few together or put a bit of card in the middle like I have. If this was going to be fully collaged on this side and fully collaged on the other side, that would have added even more strength to it. But this is just 2 envelopes and a piece of card, but it's fine for what I'm doing. It's fine. So the cover is done. I'm quite happy with that cover now. I just hope it stays stuck. It should do. It's got blooming Fabri-Tac and glitter glue on there. But anyway, yeah, if you want to see me sewing a signature, which I think you pretty much know how to sew a signature, it's so simple. If you are an absolute beginner, it's easy peasy. You make 3 holes in your spine. You go from the inside with your needle out of the first hole, into the top hole, all the way down and out of the bottom hole, back in the middle hole, cut your thing, tie a knot, your signature's sewn together. I don't know whether to sew these and tie. No, they won't do tied in, would they? You can do them with elastic. If you don't fancy the sewing, you can bind them with stretchy elastic and just put it, go to your middle page, which mine's the flowery one. Go to your middle page, wrap your elastic round a few times and tie it tight. That will hold your signatures in, as will ribbon, as will string. You can do that binding method with any of them. You can tie them in. I used to like to sometimes sew my signature together, but then tie it in with ribbon. So the signature was sewn, the pages weren't going to move, but I was tied into the journal. So there's different ways of doing it. I think I'm going to sew it off camera. If you want to see me sewing, then I'll try and remember to, I don't even know where the video is, where I made a cover and sewed stuff into it. But if you put it on YouTube, there's thousands and thousands and thousands of videos of people making covers, people sewing signatures in. It's easy, but I don't find it easy when it's full, which is why I'm not going to tackle it on camera, although I probably could. I think the thing for this journal, because it hasn't actually got a spine, I'm just not quite sure where I'm going to put them. I think one there and then one there. Does that still cover? Yeah, I think my first one's going to go there. So I'm gonna crack on covering this. No idea how, to be quite honest with you. And then, as if, you know, I didn't have enough things flying at me last night, it's going to be collaged, it's going to be this. I found these flowers. I also found that and thought, oh, that'd be really nice on the cover. Actually, that'd be really nice on the inside. And it just fits as well. Can, you know, put some little bits of lace or something. Yeah, I think I'm going to put that on the inside, but it don't go right over. But I'm going to sew there, so I might just put a thick piece of washi tape there or something. Shall I carry on? We're on 45 minutes. Do you want me to carry on? I'm only going to do this. I don't have a clue what's going there, and I don't have a clue what's going there. So I'm probably going to be faffing a lot, and we've already on 45 minutes. So I think I'm going to go. I'm going to find some pieces that I might want to put on here. Have I got any more? I've got some more florally pages. Oh, that is so cute. Sorry, I just found some from a kid's book that I thought if I do a creamy brownie journal, I'm going to use that. That's way too big. That is so cute. I don't know where that's going to go. That's going to have to get folded up and put in a pocket because it's actually too big, isn't it? I'd have to put that in an A4 journal. See what other pages I've got. I've got some Edith Holden random pages here. I like that on there. It's very white. But what else have I got? I've got some random pages here that were sent to me in the post years ago. I thought that said a sea vessel then. I'm like, what? A seed vessel. Oh, and that's so cute. Oh, but it's a flower notes. So I've got these. Yeah, I could have a couple of these, couldn't I? That's nice. Deliberation taking place. What are these? These are also nice. Very tall though. Oh, pretty. Pretty, but they're very tall. I think I'm going to go with these two. Oh, she's also nice. If I just cut her out, would she be the right size? I could even leave the word roses on that. Do I have her? Do I have that? Do I have them? This is what I do to myself. Good grief. Could have that at the back. That's too white. That's a bit old looking. Oh, it's got real old sellotape on it. Oh, wow. I might have to stick another piece on because that's sticking up. I'll glue it down. Right, okay, so if I have that there, what the heck am I having here? I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm going to go off camera, have a cup of tea and come back with fresh eyes and see. I really do like that. It's kind of nice because it's a bit kind of yellowy paper, but these are really white. But does it matter? One's at the front of the journal and one's at the back. My first signature though is going to open up there. Does that look right with that? Not sure. Does. Where's it gone? Does. Whoopsie! Stop flying at me. Does that look right with that? It kind of does, doesn't it? That goes a bit better because of the pinky flowers. Okay, that's fine. So that can be my front cover. My back cover. Well, we've only got stalks and quite a lot of mess, actually. So maybe she could go at the back. She's a bit too pretty to be stuck at the back though, isn't she? they've got the green and the green. I don't think that would look massively out of place, but then this is really white. Oh, dear me. Do I go with that one? Or do I go with that one? Do I go with that one? I might go with that one. Right, I'm gonna go and decide what the heck I'm doing with this journal, and I may sew the signatures in, so they might be in next time I come back. If there's anything like important I think I need to show you, then I will do that. I really like that girl, but she could be on one of my pages inside. This, I don't know. I'll sort. I'm going to go have a cup of tea and come back. So I hope you've enjoyed that. I hope it helped in some way. Designing things is sometimes easy and it comes together and you just see things on your desk and you're like, oh yeah, that's it, that looks fantastic. And then other times it's like an absolute nightmare. But there you go. I did these last night just because I needed some more like stenciled pretty coloured papers, and I can rip them up and collage with them. So yeah, that might be the front. I've no idea what the heck the back's going to be. Maybe another one of them pages, hey? Maybe. We just don't know, do we? We don't know. I need something that kind of mirrors or matches that. So I could put that other piece of pink card on there and a book page, and then just, I don't know, cut out some flowers. We shall see. I shall see you soon. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. Yeah. Carry on. We'll see you soon.